Hello and welcome back to DACRAM Studios, or welcome to if you've never been here before. Please hit the subscribe button. Today we're going to unbox all of this stuff. So you want to get an action cam, we're going to show you all the toys that you're going to need to go along with it. Some might be a little bit overkill, but let's get to it. The main thing we're doing here is this OSMO Action Cam. I'm going to do all these unboxes. I'm not going to show crap about how to use any of them in this video, but we're going to film another video of some of the stuff, getting it all working together. But basically, we're going to go through all the little toys that you need to go with the Action Cam. So let's just start grabbing stuff here. With the Action Cam, you're going to need SD cards. I got two 128 gig SD cards. Let's see what else we got next here. This is a PGY extension tripod that mounts. All of these things are pretty much GoPro accessory mountable things for the OSMO Action. Is 100% compatible with all of them. So we've got that extension mount. This is a specific case for the OSMO Action that allows you to have some cold shoes to mount things on the side. We're going to do that. We've got a Rode VideoMicro. This is going to go along with this OSMO Action USB Type-C adapter for audio, which they finally came out and supposedly the newest firmware fixes and will work with audio out. Let's see what else we got here. This is just a universal car mount to mount GoPro or any kind of cameras in your car. Little ones. I wouldn't try to put a DSLR on there. We've got some bonus tripod '20 screw-ons for GoPro. We've got a set of ND filters and some other filters from Freewell. And there's something else around here. And this is an ND1000, which is something that you want to use for long exposure photos. Alright, so this right here is a small tree. I just might as well open this one first here because it's hard to explain. Except it's a battery-powered, basically tripod camera holder. So you can actually, it's got a battery in it, so you can put your camera on here and charge it and keep your battery going the whole time. We'll get back into that in a little while. Let's move this one out the way. And then we've got an LED light. Probably way overkill for a little tiny camera, but you can never go wrong having LED lights around. And then super overkill is this iSteady Pro 2 gimbal, which again, we'll crack that open and probably have another video for some of these other accessories. Alright, and then we got this accessory pack. This is a newer accessory pack, which I don't know, I'm scared to open it. Has a ton of GoPro accessories. Just tons of GoPro accessories. Probably more than you'd ever want. Let's zoom out here. See if we can see what's in there. Alright, there's like everything. We'll start with this. There's this, it's a 50-in-1 kit. Here's a suction cup mount. I'm not going to take these things all out the bag. The case actually has foam to mount or put your cameras in. There's a bunch of other little GoPro mount accessories. More GoPro, looks like some chest strap, I don't know. Just everything. Clip mount. There's just mounts for anything. You can mount your GoPro or action cam to everything. It's like a bicycle handle mount here. This might be the chest mount. The other one might have been a head strap. That's probably a head strap mount. What's over here? We got some other oddball mount. I can't even tell what that is. Let's try to take that one out and see if we can determine. This might be another, it's an underwear mount. I don't know. It's a thong mount. Probably not, but looks like it. Bunch of 3M sticker tab mounts. You can mount the bicycle helmet side to cars, whatever, if you don't want to use a suction cup. Looks like some wrist strap, maybe holder for it. Another crazy, I don't know, they're just mounts. Lots of different mounts. You got a little floaty mount for, I guess, if you go in the ocean, you can put your camera on there and float your camera. What else? We got a little bendy tripod. Seems pretty cheap, but don't need much to hold a little action camera, so that's in the kit. What else do we got? Up, another a little selfie stick. Another little selfie stick. So this selfie stick extends out pretty far, so you can put your camera on there. So that's a lot of toys there. I think this thing is relatively cheap too. Again, everything on here came from Amazon. I'll put links in the description. Alright, so we're done with this thing totally, I believe. Let's get that completely out of the way. I'm not even going to try to zip it up. Alright, on to the next thing. Let's just grab something. Oh, this one's easy because I lied. I'm not going to unbox it. It's already been unboxed. The Rode VideoMicro. It's a great little microphone. I've used this for other things, but I did get it at the same time as all this stuff came in, but I wanted to play with this first. So that one is unboxed. Let's go to the next things here. We got so start pulling them up easier so I don't have to bend down. Stack them up here. Alright, so we're not going to really unbox these because they're just SD cards. Put those in the done pile. I already know what these are. These are just the mounts for the tripod Q20 to convert to a GoPro mount. Alright, so this thing doesn't need any tools to open. Let's just take a look at this. It's just going to be a little car mount. It's got a pretty decent sized suction cup on it. So this GoPro mount, screw that on there, and you can put your GoPro in your car. Stick it on the windshield. Boom. Alright, we'll keep these things, try to keep these things together in the pile the best I can. Alright, that's going in the box. Alright, what makes sense to do next? Let's tear these filters open here for the camera. Break out the knife. And we'll take off the saran wrap first. One saran wrap, we'll do both these. So we use the knife at the same time. Zoom back down here. Alright, I gotta find a garbage box. That can be garbage. Alright, so let's go ahead and open up the ND1000 filter. Got a little pull tab here. It doesn't work as a pull tab, of course. Alright. Opening it up. Pulling it out, maybe. Shake it out. How do you want to come out? Alright. Little ND1000 filter with, how do you open it? These magnets, nice. It's got a magnetic box. Freewell ND1000 for long exposures. Put that over in the done pile. This can go to the garbage box. And again, we're going to have the same thing here. To the pull tab, maybe. Oh, come on. Alright, so and we got another box. Throwing garbage everywhere. This kit has 8 different filters. ND filters, and other random filters that fit on top of the Osmo Action camera. So that goes in the done box. I'm gonna have to sort through all this stuff. Let's see what this. Oh yeah, they give you a microfiber wipe warranty and a guide. Try to keep those separate. Don't lose them. This is the good side. By the way, it's pretty hot in here if you see me sweating. It's 90 degrees here in February in Florida, so we didn't get a winter really too much, and I got to keep the sound down as quiet as I can. All right, let's see, these two, we'll go with that. I already did the Rode Micro. All right, so this is the case. We're gonna do this Osmo cage, basically is what they call it. So let's see what the easiest thing to do here on this box is. Looks like we got a tab here that just opens. Up, rip it. And slide the cage out here. We got some destructions. And what else we got in here? Oh, they give you a little micro USB reader for your computer. I mean, micro SD reader for your computer. That's nice. And we got the cage, which again, we're just showing you the stuff here now. We're going to make other videos with putting the PC parts together. So that's the cage. I'm going to keep these together if I can. Alright, get these out the way. One to the done pile. That's done. That's done. What else we got here? Let's do the tripod extension. It's the mini tripod pole extension. And we're going to go ahead and do the bottom thing again here too. Slice that. And pull it open. So this is oh, we got some high-tech stuff. Oh, we got another micro SD USB reader for your computer. So those come in handy actually. We got two rubber banded little clips here. Don't know what those are for, but we'll find out. So this is for your, you can mount the GoPro directly on here, no problem, but then this turns it into a 1/4-20 adapter. So these look like, oh, they're the little pins that hold it together here maybe. I don't know, we'll figure that out again. We're just showing you what's inside the boxes here. Little tiny washers and maybe a decal. What is this? Yeah, they're you get a couple decal stickers. And again, what are these things supposed to be? These are what holds the camera in here. I guess they give you two. They look to be two different sizes. No, they're identical. In case you lose one. I guess when we put the camera in there, they're quick locks to lock the camera in there so it stays. Pretty cool. Alright, so let's not lose those. I'm just going to set this way over here because those look like they don't want to lose parts there. Hopefully there's a technology to where I can go back and look and see where all those parts went to. I don't know how I'm going to ever find out which thing went with what. I have no record. Oh wait, I'm filming it. I can probably refer to that if I have any issues. Alright, so we do we're saving the action camera for last. We've already got everything out here. We got one other big item down on the floor. Let's go ahead and do this Moman LED light. It's an LED fill light. I like lights. I have tons of different lights, so I will buy any light just to play with it. Can never have too many lights, I don't think. So this is a nice box. And, ooh, don't need a silica gel. Put that in. Looks like we got a nice velvet carrying case. It's got a manual, which we don't look at. And under this rubber piece, looks like we have the light. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. It's solid. It's made out of aluminum. It's got, it's all aluminum. Very nice. And it's got a little tripod ball head it comes with. Looks like it's got 1/4-20 on the inside of it. Plus you can put it on a cold shoe. So this is going to be really cool to use, I think. Alright, let's peel this plastic off. See if there's any battery juice in it. See if we just turn it on here. Looks like the power button's right here on the very top. So let's hold that in. Ah, it might not have any juice. No juice. Gonna have to charge it. I'm holding it in, holding it in. So yeah, it must be dead. So we're gonna have to wait on this to charge it, but I'll charge it and come back and still show it to you in this video. Alright, so keep everything with that in this box. Put that off to the side. Alright, what else do we got here? Let's go ahead and do this super overkill gimbal. It's the iSteady Pro 2 3-axis stabilizing gimbal. It has, I got the extra kit that has the cell phone holder that goes on the side. So let's cut this bugger open too. See, you need all this stuff. You really do. If you're going to be getting an action cam game, you need every toy. You can't just start out with the camera. At least that's what I'm doing. Buying all this stuff. Maybe I'll never use any of it. Who knows? Alright, this thing. Oh, look at that. Ho-hem. Ho-hem. It comes with its own little case. And then we got the cell phone holder and an extension pole. So let's go ahead and pop open the cell phone holder here. And I'm sure, yeah, see, this has got a 1/4-20 mount right there on the side, so this could be useful on all kinds of different things. I've already got like 10 of these cell phone holders, but this one's pretty nifty the way it's got the screw right here to where you can just turn it in there instead of having to go like this. So this can be used with this or any other thing. So let's get that box out of the way. And here's our extension pole, the Easy Grip extension handle for gimbal. Oh, you could put the gimbal on here and or your camera probably. Anything else in there? No. This is kind of a heavy duty little object here. Oh, it's a click locker. So it's how far it goes right there. It's got a 1/4-20 on the top there. And it's got a 1/4-20 on the bottom. So you can put your camera on there, or they say the gimbal too. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so now let's open up the Ho-hem. Again, I'm not going to try to play with this in this video, so you're going to have to watch the next video or the video that I do the setup with the camera once I get all this stuff organized and figure out what I'm going to do with it. So it comes with a manual. Looks like a pretty long manual for I'm sure it's got, yeah, 30 different languages in it. Silica gel. We got some cables here. These look like cables for, you can charge your camera while it's on the gimbal, and they give you 2 little cables for that. But here is the actual gimbal right here. It's supposedly, from what I've seen from other videos or what I've read, there is no balancing you gotta do. You just throw the camera in here, screw it on, and fire it up. So we're gonna play with this definitely in another video. Looks like they give you a little tripod, little mini tripod to screw on the bottom there. This thing's cheap. It was only like $80, so it's meant just for action cams, but I think it's pretty cool. It might be fun, so you can get stabilized, extra stabilized shots. And I think it can turn it like this and spin it around, do 360s. So again, this is something we will play with. Not in this video, but that's what is in the iSteady Pro box. That fits in there. This, I didn't even see how it was sitting in there. I guess we're gonna have to, looks, no. No. I'm gonna have to review my video. Oh, here we go. That looks like it's in there. That looks like it's in there. And guess what? That's probably not gonna fit. Is that? Nope. That's not gonna fit. Maybe this pole will jam in there. That'll fit, but not your cell phone holder. Just the extra pole. It's alright. I'm gonna have another whole box made for all these anyway. Alright, move the whole hind down here to the disposal pile. And let's see. We're getting there. We're getting there. We got 2 more things left. We got the audio adapter for the Osmo Action, which supposedly, again, this is one of the main reasons I got this camera now, was because now this supposedly works with the camera, and you can get audio out that actually works for an external mic. So let's see what's in this little box. And we got a little dot here, cut the little dot, and hopefully this works whenever I hook it up. You're gonna have to watch the other videos, look for them. This is part 1 of the mass unboxing, and I'm just gonna do some other videos once I get all the cameras set up. So let's pull this out. And okay, we got a little picture of the Osmo Action. And is there a trick to this? I don't want to rip it, but I will if I have to. There we go, just pull that up. And we got a manual. Don't think there's much to it. And then here's our little device. And we've got the tear off right there. So supposedly this little thing works good with the Osmo Action, and I confirmed before I bought it that the cage, this cage, will work with the camera and this plugged into it. That's the main reason I got this PGY Tech cage. So let's put this back in here because that's something I don't want to lose before I get to play with it. Alright, close this little box up. Again, hopefully I can resort all this stuff out because it's scattered everywhere. And now for the main event, the Osmo Action Cam, DJI Osmo Action. Let's cut the wrap off this here. Start with that. Unwrap, unwrap, unwrap. Alright, so what else do we got to do here? It's double wrap. So Here's our dot. And viola. Look at that. Here's our little camera. It's pretty heavy. It's tiny, but it's heavier than I thought it was going to be. So right out the box, there's that. You've got your lens things. I'm not going to peel those off yet. What else? There's nothing under there but some silica gel. Alright, so there's our camera. And I'm guessing we got some cords and some power supply stuff in here maybe. Let's open up this little box. And we've got OSMO Action manuals of some sort, things to read that I'll never read. Some stuff that's in Chinese that I can't read. And we flip it over and now you can read it. Let's see what we got here. This is, looks like a little 3M sticky type mount so you can mount the camera, I'm guessing. And here's another 3M sticky type mount if you want to mount it on something curved, looks maybe for a helmet. This is probably the battery. Let's see what's in here. I'm sure this is going to be your charging cable. And yes, it is a charging cable. And what is this? Oh, here's our little twisty nugget to the GoPro compatible accessory to screw your camera in. Do-do-do-do-do. So let's take a look at our battery. Oh, how cute. Little waterproof battery. Now I'll probably order some more batteries and definitely only get the DJI brand, not some knockoffs on Amazon, because I'm sure they're not going to be as good with the waterproofing on the seal. So, alright. That was a lot of stuff, huh? Was that the biggest unboxing you ever watched? Of random stuff? Well, they're not random, they're all related to this action cam. And like I said, some's overkill, some's not. I'm going to pile it all on the table here and do a wrap up. You ready? And we're back. So all this stuff right here, just to run this cute little guy right here. Right here, this little camera. This little camera needs all this stuff. Not maybe necessarily all of it, but a good chunk of it. But you can always use this with other cameras and other things too. So one thing that I wanted to show you still, which I said I would, was this light. I didn't have to charge it for whatever reason. It just didn't want to kick on the first time when I hit the power button. So here we go with the light. Is that exceptionally bright right now? I'm going to just aim it down here. You can see the back of it has LED, and right now when you turn it on right off the bat, it's 50% brightness and 3000K. That's the light. The 3000K is basically the white balance of the light. So right now I'm going to crank this thing up to 100, which cranking it up means you hold the little lever down and it slowly trickles up. So now we're at 100 at 3000K. Right here, shine the light. I'm probably blowing out, overexposing all kinds of stuff with my cameras. How about that? How about that? Alright, so looks like everything's overexposed. I got zebras everywhere. Alright, so let's switch here. I can switch to by pressing this there. Now I can change the white balance. I'm going to put it on about 5600. I think that's what I'm running all these other lights at. That's what my white balance is. So this is adding, you can see too much extra light to the table. But, and how about to me? I'm probably completely blown out in that shot, but whew, that's pretty damn bright. It's brighter than this other LED that I have up here on full blast, so this little guy rocks. And according to what it says there, it's got 42 minutes with a 75% battery, so that's longer than I'm probably ever going to film. And it's got USB, let's just turn this thing off. It's got USB-C charging port on there, so, and it's all aluminum. It is very nice, and it's, yeah, I'm gonna like this thing. Alright, so now we're gonna conclude this probably 45-minute long video by the time it gets done. I don't know. I know we ran 30 minutes into that camera. It only records 30 minutes at a time before it wants to shut down, so I had to start it again. Sorry, I have to interrupt the outro for some more stuff. Alright, I couldn't resist. I got some more stuff to show you. I pulled out all these little cool gadgets that I didn't really show you after unboxing, but just they're kind of nifty. I didn't get to show you how this little extension pole worked or how this battery pack works. But this extension pole is pretty nifty. The PGY Tech. Pop this camera on here. I haven't even taken the stickers or even, actually I haven't even taken out this case yet. Hopefully I can figure out how to do it. So put this on here and this little locking thing. Once you get it aligned in there, should go through the camera. Should go through the hole. Yep, there we go. So once it's in there, you can turn it and then it locked down. So now it's locked in place with this little switch here. So you want to adjust the camera, lock it. Now it's locked in place. Alright, so now it also can extend that far, and the handles actually come out the bottom, and it's a little mini tripod for your camera. So, ha. And you can shrink it back down, different heights, close the grip, push it down, and there you go. PGY Tech tripod. Let's take this pin out. They give you 2 of these pins because you know you're going to lose one. Alright, so that's that. Now let's see this thing. We got this cage here. Let's see how to take this actual Osmo Action out of the cage. I can see there's an arrow flip up here. Alright. There's a bendy thing up, there you go, so that flips out. You probably gotta take the lens off. Let's see. Nope, we don't gotta take the lens cover off. That comes out there. I haven't even put the battery in. I gotta charge the battery before I play with this thing. Alright, so that's the camera all by itself. This is the stock case from DJI. This is the PGY Tech. Now this thing looks like it slides. That's a push. I don't want to break it. Oh, there we go. It moved. Alright, so this, okay, slides completely out here. Let's see if this will fit in without taking off the lens. Does it? Is it? It's crooked. Didn't go in straight. There we go. So now this should slide back on the way it went on. Alright. So now this case gives us the 1/4-20 on the side like that. And then also a cold shoe on the top. That's pretty nifty. This is a battery charger that you can power your camera when it's on here. And as I said, this is set up right now for the DJI Pocket. But you can unscrew, turn off battery. you can unscrew the top here with the kit that I got, and this comes off. That's for the pocket. Then you can put this on, which has to go like this and get it on straight, I suppose. Come on. Not as user-friendly as I thought. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Alright, so now that's on there. It's got a 1/4-20, so it turns this battery power into 1/4-20. So we can put on one of these GoPro 1/4-20 mounts. And now we've got the GoPro mount on here. We can mount our OSMO Action, which I guess we got to get these holes lined up perfectly to put in the OSMO pin. Let's see how fun that is to do. Not fun at all. I guess I've never had one of these, so I don't know how the tricks are for getting everything straight. But I know it's got to go straight to the other side, one way or another. It shouldn't be that complicated, but apparently it is. Because maybe this cheap China plastic thing that I got here isn't the best in the world. Or maybe it's just got to get worked a little bit. Well, we kind of got it. There we go. So now we can tighten it. Put it where we want. Tighten it. That's not that bad. I'll figure it out. Alright, so now we've got this right here. This basically is a battery power mount. So you can use it. It's not a tripod. It doesn't extend. It is what it is. So yeah, this thing's pretty cool. If you want to go around all day with your camera, probably this battery will run it more than the whole day if you were stopping and starting. So you just plug in the USB-C from the bottom to the top and you're ready to go. Alright, so for reals, go back to the outro. I was just throwing this in. I had to do it. One last thing, so thanks again. Back to the outro. So that's a wrap of this. I'm gonna make all kinds of other combo, spin-off videos from this stuff. So definitely please subscribe to my channel and definitely look for my other videos that are gonna be coming out related to this. And if you're looking to get action cam, make sure you buy all this stuff. Just joking. It's all gonna be linked in the description, so you can get off of Amazon. It's gonna be affiliate links where I can make a quarter or two or whatever after you buy stuff. Not much, but it helps pay for making more videos on this channel. So everyone have a wonderful day and catch you on next time. Thanks for stopping by Dakgram Studios. Please hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell. And maybe watch another video. Have a wonderful day.